Collective, welcome back to another reading with Wise Oracle of the Light 1111. My name is Brandy for those who do not know. And if you are not new to the channel, you already basically know how this goes. But for those who are new, I'm going to explain a little bit about why these cards are laid out. It is from your previous reading. If you have not checked that one out, please do so. Because what I do on my channel is I continue the reading on and on and on and on, pretty much like the cycle of life, on and on and on and on and on. You know, I don't I don't charge for readings. I don't do personal readings, and I don't like leaving you hang. And instead of doing an extended reading, right, and getting paid for it, I just continue the readings from one video to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So if you haven't checked out the other reading, the past reading, the very last reading, I'm not asking you to watch all videos. I'm just asking you to refresh on the past reading. You'll understand why this Queen of Swords in reverse is here. You'll understand basically the cards that are laid out. So I'm not going to explain everything that's already laid out, okay? Because if you haven't watched the other video, like I said, I ask that you do so you can understand and not be confused on where the storyline is going, okay? I am burning spiritual incense. Also, I have the cones don't want to stay lit up, guys. It's the full moon energy. I decided to get some of those to do the reading because we are in full moon energy, as well as your candle here is a rose and it's red for love. So bringing in some of that love energy into your reading because the universe knows that someone needs this love and they have not been getting it from either parties. And I'm not going to count that one because this one's one of the ones that isn't giving the love that is deserved here to the person that they might be with, right? Um, so before I ring the bowl, I'm going to move it over here and I'm going to take these cards. Yes, these cards. And when I finish a reading, y'all, I just leave the cards as they lie and I go about my day, okay? Also, I never have my cards in reverse. They're always right side up, but that does not mean that I do not see the cards in reverse. I'm going to set these on the side over there. And I'm just going to bring this deck in, okay? Because this was the last card that was on your last reading. The Death and Rebirth card. Okay, and before we get into that, I'm going to ring the bowl for you guys and gals. Calling in angels and spirit guides, please guide this message for the collective. Please show us the messages that we need to hear and see for our highest good. Namaste. Whew. All right. And as always, I thank each and every one of you for joining this video. And I never ask that you subscribe, like, or anything like that as well. But if I would recommend you share or suggest you share the videos, it would just be because I wanted to help someone else who might not come across the video, okay? So, with that being said, let's get on into this reading. y'all. Please do excuse if you hear any sniffles or coughs. Might have to pause the video. Maybe, who knows? The video might not go that long, but I might have to pause the video because the coughing gets a little out of control. Okay, so let's just get on with this reading, y'all. Death and rebirth. Shall we continue? I'm not even gonna shuffle the deck. I'm just gonna let it go. Here she comes. Look at her. Now, who could that be? You know, if you have watched videos and you're up to date with things, you would know that this particular energy here comes out as a very strong, stable individual that has had this death and rebirth. You know, they're reborn again. They're born again. They're a new person. They're nothing like they were before their enlightenment, their awakening. And they're a natural beauty. If they wear any makeup, it's not really having to be much at all. They don't go to the salon and got to get their hair did, their nails did. They don't got to do all of that. And if they do anything like that, it's more natural. You know, it's delicate. It's not to be seen. It's to make themselves look good, right? They don't have to have all that high maintenance kind of stuff, even though they look very maintenance, like they being well taken care of. They look in control of themselves. They look stable, balanced. You know, there's jealous and envy and admirers and stalkers and things like that. And this is a beautiful energy here. Look, she's even sitting on a red pillow. She's grounded. She's abundant. And she may not have a whole lot of money, but if you look at her, she looks very well kept. You would think that this is a pretty. It's class. She's classy. She's got standards and boundaries and things like that. Very classy individual. Okay, who's had an enlightenment like big, and if you have seen the last card, you'll think that this death and rebirth might have been for the masculine energy that continues to go in and out of this life here, until they walked away. They did what they had to do and learn from this experience is what they've done. Whereas the divine masculine, refuses to understand that they're divine masculine and refuses to have this death and rebirth. They refuse to walk away from it. They refuse, and I don't. I'm having a hard time understanding it if it's something that confines them of their that's not their free will, like they're trapped in a situation like it's hard to say. Like most guys won't. I can't say most guys because there are guys who will walk away from their children. Well, this individual seems to have a problem with walking away from their children, and you don't have to cut yourself completely out of your child's life, but you're gonna have to cut some cords there. And maybe there's child support, alimony that's threatened, a career, a lot of things. This person would feel like they're losing their whole identity if they walked away from this. Like they will not be able to come back from that. Like it's really hard to explain, but we're gonna get off his energy, the masculine's energy. We need, and because I said his, just so you know, guys and gals, just because this is a female on the card, it doesn't have to be a female. It could just be a male holding a feminine energy of this card, right? It could be the reverse, just so you know. So just because I refer to a male or a female does not mean I mean exactly that this has to be a female. It could be a male. The tables could be reversed. You just have to figure out where it is in your story. Everybody's story is different and unique, even though we're all some ways the same and we go through the same energies. We are unique and different in our own particular individual ways, okay? But we all hold the masculine and feminine energies within us. Just because this is a female does not mean she does not have masculine energy. and she clearly has masculine energy because she's strong. And you think a spiritual enlightenment is all roses, lollipops, and candy canes. And if you cross her, she will show you she's not as gullible and naive as you believe she might be. She'll let you say what you need to say and walk away. And you might feel like, oh, well, that's somebody I could take advantage of. And she's going to be like, I don't freaking think so. Not today, Satan, not today. Look at that. Never been appreciated, never been loved. You know, if you see it's the original tarot deck, because this is the Light Seers deck. If you've seen the original tarot deck, you will know that this is in front of a church, like charity kind of stuff. And this person has not had that help to become this person right here at all. Whereas individuals might have come along and said, hey, I'm helping you. I got the key, but you can never get the key because they taunt it and go behind your back and do vindictive stuff to you, and you never retaliate on it. Like you're strong. You're like, oh, whatever. Okay, you say what you say, you do what you do. Okay, if that's how what you want it to be, then I'm gonna turn and walk away, and I'm gonna let karma do the dirty work. Because that's a firm believer after all of this kind of stuff, the rebirth, the death and rebirth, this individual here, don't, look at that, look. And I just looked, my eye was drawn to the infinity sign right there, and she's got the infinity sign on her arm. Strong, yep, look. Oh, walking away. Oh, you know what, Queen of Pentacles, Miss Empress. This how I'm gonna put this up here real quick because I'm gonna put her up here. Strong. Look at this. The Devil with the Ten of Cups, and here comes the Empress, and here comes this fella again. I mean, he's coming in as a King of Cups now, but I'm not really sure if this card might be actually in a reversal, because where is this young fella, old fella, however old, young, old spirited, however, has a lot of emotions for that right there, and they just don't look. Oh no, he ain't. No, he ain't. Like I feel like we had all of these cards already, y'all. Look, hold on, let me go back to this deck. That's the karmic wheel right there. On the world card. This Empress, whoo, we have the Tower out over here. Look, the exact same. The exact same. She has, ooh, she is beautiful, y'all. This energy and this feminine energy here is amazing. Give yourself credit, baby, because you are, you know, nobody can hold a candle to you, Empress. Nobody can do it. They only wish and dream they could be. This is why you have all this jealous stuff around you, and, you know, I mean, the Empress, I feel like, I say you because I feel like predominantly I'm talking to the feminine energy who's probably watching the video. I feel like you understood that you cannot be happy by getting love. From other people, like other energies, like you had to find the love within yourself. And if you haven't, you really should, see how the love for yourself is going to bring in all of this abundance. And I feel like you have understood that, whereas the other individual energy that you might have been in this situation with, in this, it's hard for me to get it out, okay? Because this individual is, when you see this individual, they may be small in frame. In most masculine energies, guys, when they go toward a female, they only really look at the, excuse my language, but tits and ass, right? So, with that being said, this person may be very small framed and, looks good. Not not at all without a body shape. They do have a body shape. I'm not saying that they have absolutely nothing, I'm just saying for a male going after a female, they don't look at the smaller frame. They look at the double D's or something like that, or this big old. I don't even. I don't even want to get to the channel in that direction, but guys are more materialistic more than they should be. Just like the masculine energy that's been in a situation has been dealing with a feminine energy that is materialistic, but not materialistic as in, and maybe they are, right? Maybe they are, which is why he has been trapped here like that, because it was all about that energy, the sexual energy kind of stuff. But the energy he's with is more materialistic. She may have him, fit and physique and perfect, and everything's got to be right and perfect in my way or no way kind of stuff. And this energy's not like that at all. This person loves unconditionally, doesn't love you for the material gain. They love you. They just freaking love you. And they just freaking love you, okay? And when you let this go for stuff like this and stuff like this and stuff like this, because this is all that masculine energy is getting in this situation, makes him a King of Cups in reverse. He has a lot of love to give and he wants a lot of love, but he's just not getting it. All they're doing in this situation is giving materialistic crap, okay? You do this for me, I do this for you. Look what I can do for you. And I don't even know if the feminine energy and the masculine energies situation is giving to him as much as he's giving to her. And she's also getting it from other people around her besides him. So anything that she has, the other energy, not the other feminine, not this feminine energy, this is a positive feminine energy. The other energy, the other feminine energy is negative, okay? You could call that basically a spawn of Satan because that's the energy she's giving off. Evil stuff, dark stuff. Hardly smiles and you can't make her happy kind of stuff, So he's stuck in this and he knows he doesn't deserve to be in this. He is not the devil. He's not the devil. Deep down inside, he is not the devil, but he's coming off as it because of this situation he's in and refuses to get out of. This energy, on the other hand, has grown. I mean, this is probably, and I'm not even going to say it's been as long as 10 years. 5 maybe at the most, that this has been quick for this individual, how much they've grown since they've had their enlightenment, whereas this individual's had an enlightenment. They've had the enlightenment just about as long ago as this one did, because they kind of mirror into each other, but this energy hasn't done anything about it, whereas this one's doing it. They're putting in the work to heal themselves and to grow and expand and love themselves. Whereas this energy over here, not so much. And I'm going to go ahead because we have 2 kings out here and I did put them in reverse. So these fellas are going to come out and it's definitely going to be him again, y'all. Him again. He's in a situation he don't want to get out of. He loves this energy, definitely, but doesn't do anything about it. Nothing. Nothing at all. The Star. I'm telling you. Look, he is. Yo, how he come out in these cards? Wasn't he in those cards? He never come out. He never come out in those cards because I feel like he continuously comes out. But apparently he did not come out. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. It's not funny. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny, okay? Don't think I'm laughing because I think it's funny because I don't think it's funny. I don't think this is funny. The third Three of Pentacles, you know, the family that I keep talking about. This person is, oh my goodness, y'all. This person, I don't, it's hard for me to say if they're actually gonna make the move because I feel like, whereas this person, this energy here is strong, I don't really feel like that's the case for this one over here at all. Not at all. I don't feel like this energy is making peace with anyway. This one's sure, okay, and look, her back is on it again. She's got her back on it again. She might even feel some, like, where's she, like I've mentioned in the previous video, she walked away, she disappeared. This energy has no clue what happened, where they went, why they just left. She knows what happened, and it's been some time since the two of them been in an energy together, like they're separated. Okay, the physical bodies are separated. They are still together in a spiritual sense, but they're not physically together. And it's been a little time, and maybe this energy thought, "Hey, I'm going to actually be good. I haven't, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not thinking about it." And then at some point, it starts to become a little bit in your head. And I feel like that this could be because this situation over here, maybe they made a choice to go ahead and stay, and it was okay for a moment, and then it turns back into exactly what it was before, and maybe even a little worse. And now they're continuously in the guilt and remorse and regret that they actually stayed and should have made a different choice, and they realizing that they should have made a different choice, but they didn't make a different choice. They stuck in this karmic cycle that they can't get out of, and they're constantly thinking about you, so they're doing it. They need you. You're walking away, like you're letting it go. I feel like you're letting this go. You believe that even if this is a twin flame kind of thing, which I don't like to bring up a lot of that in my readings, okay? If you know anything about that, I don't really bring it up in my readings, but I do mention it from time to time, okay? Because I do believe that there's two strong divine feminine energy and a strong masculine energy, whereas we all should have that within ourselves, a divine and a masculine. But on this society side, you bring that man into your life with a female who is also just as highly divinely guided as you are, listening to your higher self. You're spiritual. You come together and you make it's like a power couple here, y'all. And it's not able to get together because this one doesn't want to see what they need to see. So you're like, well, this is it. This is where I really cut the cord at here. I can't do this anymore. Look, y'all. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. The Lovers, and this keeps coming off the top of the deck over here. You know, come on, y'all. Come on. And then you're not, this feminine energy is not going to chase. They're not. So if this individual here is waiting for an answer from this person before they make their move, they can forget it. You can forget it. You cannot do that. You cannot do that to the Empress. You cannot do that to her, sir. No, 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 no. Stop thinking you're going to do that to her. You have to cut the cords on your end before you ever think you can be with her. Ever. Do you understand, sir? Definitely is in love. Has the regret, y'all. It's regret. Regret. They're still in this regret and being a page and all that stuff. You know? They're seeing themselves as stuck. You don't see this as being stuck on your end. You know what you have to do. This individual knows that no matter, even if, like I was saying, a twin flame, they already know that there's a life cycle and a karmic cycle, and we will meet again. Maybe not in this life. We've been in past lives many times, and we come to this life, and maybe in this life we just don't get together. Maybe this one doesn't get it in this life because he's too lost and broken and unhealed, unwilling to grow. No. Well, I am growing. Look at all the materialistic stuff I got. I got a house. I got a wife. I got kids. I got a great career. But do you have love, sir? No, you don't. You know you don't. Stop. No, I don't want to hear today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Not today. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yep. There's a lot of pentacles going on here. So there's abundance on both ends. Whereas this one isn't a materialistic abundance. They're a stable, grounded, loving person, and they have everything they need. And no one gives them what they need except for them and the universe. They know they co-create with God, the universe, and that is how they get what they get. They don't go running into another individual and expecting them to get them out of their slums and things like that. This person's been hurt so many times and has grown and healed themselves. There was never no one to help this individual ever. They might have come off like they might have tried, but they know deep down inside they never helped and loved this individual who truly deserved to be loved. Why? Because they made you face yourself, made you face the person you truly were supposed to be. How dare she do that to you? Wow. How dare she not chase you? How dare she go on with her life and become this kind of, look, he has more pentacles. And this person is very heartbroken over it. They are. This individual here is going through some and maybe it's a dark night of the soul kind of thing, which once you have enlightenment, and you start becoming aware of certain things, you will have a lot of dark nights of the soul until you fix what you need to fix. This is going to keep going on and on and on and on, sir. It will definitely go on and on and on. So, I mean, I have no more words here. I got my ears on fire right now. My anxiety is high, and I don't want this video to cut off to a second video before I finish it. So I would like to go ahead and end this video here. I do appreciate each and every one of you, as I said before, and I'm getting some type of energy from this, and I don't like it. Okay. I can't imagine that this person who's dealing with this kind of energy is actually liking it themselves. So I don't understand why you stay. Why do you stay? So you're going to lose your house. You're going to lose your what? What you going to lose? Materialistic crap that you can always get when you can combine yourself with this energy here. And then you will be much better, because then you will have the love that you deserve. the love you deserve, okay? Stop being a devil. Stop doing that. Stop. Just stop, okay? Just stop. Funny enough, I flipped it. I said, just stop, devil man. Just stop. And he went in reverse. Maybe he's willing to try to stop it, but I don't know. You have to cut some ties there. You have to lose. You might even have to leave your drawers behind, buddy. I'm just saying. With that being said, peace, love, and light, and namaste.